Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Colette Boyd. Here's a look at the top stories we're following today. Michigan State Police are investigating 2 suspicious deaths in Genesee County. Now, police say they were called to a home in the 400 block of State Street in Davison yesterday afternoon for a well-being check. They found 2 people dead inside. Investigators say there is no active threat to the public. Anyone with any information on this case is encouraged to call police or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-422-JAIL. First responders from more than 29 fire agencies in Saginaw County battling a grain elevator fire at Anderson Incorporated, an agricultural storage supply company on South Hemlock Road in Hemlock. The first calls came in just after 10 last night, but hours later, that fire is now under control. Despite it being under control, the flames are expected to burn throughout the day. There were no injuries, and the cause is still under investigation. Well, the Midland County Sheriff made a Facebook post over the weekend saying they received several calls from someone using their phone number and claimed to be Deputy Stephen Jackson. Now, the scammer was asking people for money because they missed jury duty in Bay County. The Midland County Sheriff's Office says that no matter the county in this situation, it is a scam and hang up. They also remind everyone to never give out your credit card or account numbers or any personal information to random callers. Now here's Kyle with a look at your weather.
Thank you, Colette. Yes, we've got a pretty quiet start to our week so far, with those temperatures really being the only issue for us so far. As you can see, we're currently at 25 degrees there looking at US 10. Thankfully, no issues with the highway. Everybody's moving along at posted speeds, but the temperatures being a little on the cooler side and those winds there blowing the flags there a little bit have allowed those feels like temperatures to dip down into the single digits in those lower teens for us as we've gone through the morning hours. It's recovered a little bit as we've started the afternoon, but we will watch those cooler temperatures hang on as we head throughout the afternoon. Out there right now, you can see we're sitting in those upper to mid 20s for the most part, and we'll stay in those upper 20s, though a few 30 marks will be possible as well. But otherwise, we do hang on to the cloud cover and we follow those temperatures back down into those low to mid 20s as we get into the overnight hours. So we will be starting out on your Tuesday morning a little on the chillier side. On the hour by hour, notice how the cloud cover continues to really hang around as we get into the overnight, and we do even add the chance for a few flurries further to the north and west, but that should stay out of really most of mid-Michigan. As you can see there, just as those snow showers get into the area, they quickly dissipate, and we're left with just really cloudy skies. As we get into Tuesday morning, we might be able to work in a little bit of that sunshine, though, as we get into Tuesday afternoon with temperatures back in the low 30s. Here's your hour by hour extended into the end of the week. Don't pay too much attention to the time there, but this is the end of the week into the beginning of the weekend. We'll have a powerful storm system, one of the strongest we've seen in some time, move into the Great Lakes that is expected to bring some impacts to holiday travel. Exactly what those impacts are still does remain a little bit up in the air right now because it depends on the exact track of the center of that storm system, whether we have a large area of rain that eventually transitions to snow, or are we in a lot of that heavy snow for a long time. So the snow amounts are still up in the air, but we do know that we will have a big cool down behind this and a lot of wind to go along with that as well. And you can see that here in the 7-day forecast. Note that we're dry to start much of the week there until we get into Thursday and Friday. We added in those snow chances mixed with some rain for mid-Michigan for now. As we get into Saturday and Sunday, though, it does look to become all snow for us as those temperatures dip down to 20 degrees for Saturday and barely able to make it out of those low teens as we get into your Christmas day. So we're keeping a close eye on this, and as we move forward, we'll have more updates and better information. So keep it with us as we'll keep you updated on what this means for your holiday travel.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.